Man, I hope you guys ain't hope y'all tickets ain't messed up, man. Patriots down 3-13 to Cardinals. Steelers down 3-17. Colts 10-7. Bengals 37-10 over the Titans. Kansas City 21-7 over the Browns. 10-17. Chargers right now. Bills 21-14 over the Lions. Yep, it's going down.
Did you mention my Cowboys? My Cowboys won, man. Did you make sure you mention them, man?
I said something about the garbage ass Cowboys earlier though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, reason you have to call the Cowboys garbage and speak about them like that
Yeah.
because of fans like you. You see what I'm saying? Fans like you that always want you to say something about the Cowboys when they really ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got so much
Mhm.
cowboy pride, then but y'all really ain't shit.
Who your team? Who your team?
Man, you know what? I don't have a team no more, bro. I don't have a team.
All right, so let's just say you did. Let's just say your team was the
If
Chargers.
I had a team, my team would be the Saints.
The Titans.
The
The
Saints.
Saints. Okay, so let's just the Saints.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Saints.
So let's just say the Saints your favorite team. And they get a record of 2-10.
Okay.
You two wins, 10 losses.
But it's been like this
Two and
before
15.
it's been like this from the 90s with y'all. Y'all ain't been shit since the 90s though.
You
And
know what I'm saying? So let's just say y'all record been 2-15 since the 90s.
right.
But you grew up on their team. You still gonna ride
And
with
I ain't
them.
gonna ride like that.
Now you don't hear us,
I'm gonna be looking for a way out. I ain't gonna be having
man.
the
Hell
same
no.
motherfucking
You ain't no
energy.
true fan then.
I'm not
That ain't
gonna
no
be
true
having
fan.
the same energy like we winning, like we done did something. I'm not gonna be talking like y'all be talking though. That's all I'm saying though. You agree with the fan?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You always been agree with the fan? You down there
There's
falling, so
always been.
don't tell me yeah.
Hold on. My Grizzlies is
It's
my
your number
home
two
team, so they
team.
gonna always,
They your number
huh?
two team. They your number two team. Don't do
No,
that.
no.
Oh
Hold
man.
on. Grizzly always gonna be my number one. Cause that's home team. I can never put nobody. I don't care how slow. I don't care if Michael Jordan, cause that's my favorite player. Like everything in my room is Bulls. You know what I'm saying? But I can't never put nothing over home team, bro. Never. I can never do that. I don't care what it is. Grizzly gonna have to be my number one. That's my home. I'm a Grizzly to the heart. I'm a Memphian to the heart. Even though like I loved when Iverson and like D Rose played for the Grizzlies. Like man, that was like my moment. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't do shit.
But they ain't do nothing. But Iverson was my favorite player. D Rose was my favorite player at during those eras, during their own eras. So when they came to the Grizzlies, I was like, man, that's perfect. Now they on my home team, but Memphis, I mean, Grizzlies gonna always be my number one, man. Always, for sure.
I feel you, bro.
I can't put that over the home team, man. I don't care who it is. I don't care. Jordan, even back in Jordan era, that's my favorite player, like diehard favorite player. Even if in the Jordan era, the Bulls were my favorite team. It was Grizzlies, then it got to be it'll be Grizzlies, then the Bulls.
I'm gonna let you have it, man. I'm gonna let you have it. So you a Tigers fan too then? Huh?
I'm a Tiger fan. Everything Memphis first, man.
Right.
Memphis first, man. I don't see how nobody can be a Miami Heat fan or whatever over Memphis.
Because if they had because Memphis ain't always had no franchise. So if you watch basketball before the Memphis had a franchise, then you gonna fuck with who you fuck with. That's why I said
Yeah,
they probably was your second team because my team was the Lakers. I'm really a Kobe fan, but I'm a Laker fan. I don't like that LeBron type shit, but I'm a Laker fan, right?
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
can't put the Grizzlies over the Lakers because I grew up watching the Lakers. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but once we get a franchise,
Kobe
then
still,
it
Kobe,
automatically.
Kobe still was playing. So when we got a franchise, Kobe still was Kobe though. So the
Yeah,
Grizzlies,
but
Grizzlies didn't have enough over there for make me switch up from fucking with Kobe and Shaq to being a Grizzly
See,
fan.
see, it ain't about the roster though. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's about the home team. So it's because of it's Memphis. It ain't because of the roster. Of course, I want to put Kobe. Come on, Jordan, Iverson. Ain't nobody on the Grizzlies I'm finna put over none of these players. But they home team, so I can't. I'm not finna go into the Grizzly game with a Miami Heat jersey. Like it's home team first.
I feel you. You brought up
But I wear Kobe jersey though,
your
some
world
shit like that though.
your world Kobe jersey.
Yeah, yeah, I wear Kobe jersey to like a Grizzly game,
What's the
you
difference?
know, because that's a player. That's a player, not a. So I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a Kobe fan.
You said
You know
Miami
what I'm
Heat
saying?
jersey. They might be a Jimmy Butler fan.
Yeah, if it was for a player, yeah. So I would wear one if I was just a Jimmy Butler fan, like that hard to the core. I wear his jersey, but not because I'm a Heat fan. I just like Jimmy Butler. But it's the Grizzlies over everybody for sure.
What you think about John Morant?
I like John Moran, man. Didn't he say? Didn't I read something about him saying he was done dunking or something? Somebody
He,
said that he was done dunking.
he said that then he just did that back jump.
Yeah, I saw that.
That jump was nasty.
Yeah, I like John Morant, man. I don't know. I like John Morant. He bring excitement to the game, and I love excitement, man. Of course he gonna remind you of these Kobe's and Iversons who just brought that excitement to the game, and I feel like we missing it. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that excitement no more. We don't have that. We missing the excitement. We missing that rawness
Altitude.
back like Dennis. Yeah, we missing that too, man. That aggression. So but no, I like John Moran, man. He's straight. Of course, he good, but he just don't have that effect on me like Iverson and all the other players had on me.
How much on your podcast have you spoke about uh just the situation like what happened with Dog?
Uh, I don't know, maybe once or twice. I think I only brought it up with people who had a relationship with him. So I only bring it up if you had a relationship with Dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't just bring it up as a topic just because you from Memphis, I'm from Memphis. But if I know you had music with him or y'all done hung out, y'all done did video shoots or whatever to use in his crew, around his crew, I bring it up then. You know what I'm saying? Because you can kind of relate to it. But just as a topic, I don't bring it up, you know, to my guests.
Got you. So let me ask you this podcast, the podcast, how and Memphian and Memphian, how you feel like this situation kind of fucked that city up?
Man, Dolph hit home, man. Dolph, man, it was one of them surreal moments to where even today, man, it's just like this man ain't gone. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it was another one of the moments where you kept looking at your phone, you were just hoping it wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? For weeks. Even though the funeral going live, you still like, I used to hope this man is just at the house. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely a surreal moment for the city, man. It closed the city down for a little minute too, you know what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of retaliation and shit going on in the street. So that was pretty big for the city, man. That hurt the city to the core. We lost a legend. I just a lot of people always ask like who the king of Memphis.
I don't
And
believe
I
that
just feel
type
like
of shit, but go ahead.
I was finna what I was finna
Go
say. I
ahead.
feel like we get multiple kings of Memphis. I
It,
don't feel like there's a king.
it ain't.
I mean, at one point, Fly was my king. Then another point, 36 Mafia was the kings. And then, Yo Gotti. Then we had so many kings of Memphis. So there's no one king of Memphis. I just feel like we lost one of our kings. You know what I'm saying? And he was major to the city for sure.
Okay. So in saying it, why you feel like Memphis artists, like why you feel like our city ain't one of those cities where it's just a bunch of people just talent working with talent. Why you think that? Like in other cities, you see that though. Regardless of
Yeah,
like it might be some dislike over here, but niggas still seem like they come together to in certain sometimes they come together on the talent standpoint. But in Memphis, hell nah, if it's fuck you, it's fuck you.
yeah. You know, I feel like it's more of an artist question, but just from outside looking in, you know, it's a lot of competitiveness going on in the city, man. A lot of people just, you know, a lot of Memphians, man, they don't want to see somebody else win. You know what I'm saying? They gonna congratulate you and smile and shake your hand, but behind closed doors, they trying to figure out how can they get you out the way. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I don't know. Just when it's just from me, this just from my interview experience from getting different perspectives from different guests that's been on my show. But I think that's more of an artist question. Like I said, I'm just really getting into this media shit.
Right.
Into this, I don't a lot of these artists, man. I just found out about them when I started doing my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Even though they doing major shit in the city, but my ear went to the streets like that. Man, I always been in that cut. I know I be with my kids. I be at the movies. I just do laid back. I'm a boring ass. Like I'm bored. I tell folks all the time I'm a boring nigga. Man. I don't be in the clubs and the lounges and shit. I'm more like I used to back in the day. Like I'm real like in the cut. But now I find myself at these private parties and different events and shit, networking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit I never do. And yeah, man.
That's the part
Yeah,
I
I
gotta
think that's
start
really like
doing. My bad. Go ahead.
huh?
I was saying that's the part I gotta start doing because I'm boring as hell too, bro. I'm laid back, like
Yeah,
chill in my own little lane. So I know people though. Like I kind of try to keep my ear to the streets, but I don't go out and shit though. So I said I was gonna start going out and kind of networking hands on more so than just through social media though. Just so to put my face like I'm laid back as hell too though, bro.
yeah.
Hell yeah. What's your goals, bro? Like far as when it comes to this podcast, I heard you say the Breakfast Club in Memphis though, but like what's some of your goals for the next year though, homie? 2025. What you see for the Straight to It podcast?
Man, just elevate, man. Looking for a studio, man. That's really all my plans for my show can't come into fruition without that. I gotta get there first, man. So I'm looking for like a studio somewhere where I can
Multiple
take
room,
my platform.
multiple room
Huh?
studio or just like a big space?
Yeah, just a big space.
I
Yeah, but
got
I love a multiple room though. That'd be dope too. You know what I'm saying? Because I am working on something as far as like different segments. Now it would require me having different rooms without having to like break
you.
down and set up. You know what I'm saying? I love having a room for like performances or whatever, and a room for interviews, and a room for like one mics. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So I love a multiple room, but this what I'm working on there. And then once I give me a space, man, I got a lot of shit I'm working on for 2025, man, to elevate for sure.
We in the same
After that though,
mind
once I
frame, 'cause that's basically what I'm on. Like my next big move is a space. You know what I'm saying? A real space where you know I can just this is meant for that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. This is meant for that. Who would you say your one of the? Have you interviewed anybody that you was like in your head like? I ain't feeling this shit. I ain't asking you to say it, but I'm just saying, like, I ain't feeling this shit. This really ain't a good interview. I gotta be out the interviewing so many people. Like, how do you get through them joints where you be like, damn, I ain't feeling this junk. Or have you not?
mm. uh, I'm gonna say this. I had an interview. I had an interview. You think you interviewing. I'm trying to see how I want to word this, but
Yes, read it right so they don't go back and they talking about me.
yeah.
inconspicuous. I guess that's the word.
Yeah. So you expecting one thing, you get another. So let's just say hypothetically, you interviewing a rapper. So in your mind, when you get on here, y'all gonna talk hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna talk about underground music. Y'all gonna talk about the music scene, BET Awards, all things music related. But then they come here on some different energy, like they ain't coming here promoting a book they just wrote. You know, they don't really want to talk music. Like nothing music related they don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about what they doing, nothing about what's going on, music related. Everything is about this book. They serious, they reserved. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like what you but in they music videos, they live, they you know what I'm saying? They
Hmm.
so I didn't had an interview where I was expecting something
How you
and
navigate
it was
through
just
that? Like, how do you push forward? Because I done had a couple, and when I did, I'm like, you know what? I kind of felt it made me feel like I'm made to do this shit because I really wanted to be like, you know what,
yeah,
like Joe Budden. You know what? Just
yeah,
man, fuck this shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
yeah. I don't know, man. I just started. I don't know how I navigated through this shit, man. I think I'm just naturally just good at like changing the topic or kind of playing off something that ain't working or kind of getting out of a weird situation. So I think I'm just naturally good at that, and I don't know how I got out of that shit, but I talked about the interview for months after that. I kept telling folks like, wow, now I can't. I want to say something, but it was just a weird. It was weird,
Right.
bro.
I
It was
had one of
weird.
them joints too though. Like it was kind of like I'm talking. I had a list. I done brought his ass up plenty of times. It one of my little partners though. I interviewed him, and when he got over here, it's like I had a list full of questions, and he was like, "Bro, I don't want to talk about none of this." So I'm like, "Scratch out this, scratch out this, scratch out this." Like, bro, what the fuck
Yeah,
you come over here for then to talk about then, bro? We don't want
yeah.
to talk about nothing on the list. But he was like, "Bro, the lights was
Mm-hmm.
on, bro. I just he got spooked." You know what I'm saying? The camera
Yeah.
shot is different from making music, interviewing, talking.
Yep.
So I was like, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. So that's one thing I'm starting to understand. Well, having a patience. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Having to have patience on camera and keeping a straight face. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Yep.
let your emotions play. Like when somebody say some bullshit and you don't agree with, you be on it. Yeah,
See,
damn.
that's why I get three angles. That's why I get three angles. Anytime I'm looking a certain way, I always just paying it to them.
Right. I
You
got
know what I'm saying? So
I
yeah,
got you. I
yeah.
got you. I got you. When did you learn it? That little trick of the
When
trade.
I first started shooting, when I only had one angle, and I remember my brother asked me, "Why you be looking like that?" I never forget him asking me that,
Right.
and I went back and looked, and I was like, "Yeah, I got to get another angle," because when just in case somebody said some weird shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little crazy, so I wanted to just put the camera on them, you know. So I never forget he told me that. This one it was season one.
Season one. Gotcha. Who done gave
Yeah,
you the best free game? Like far as in this industry with you, who done gave you the best game? Like said, you know,
man, man, that's between the best free game. It's between three people. I done had plenty of folks on the show, so it's between three people. It's between Brink from Brink TV,
I had an interview with that guy
Keys,
for Brink too.
yep, Kid Shine. Kid Shine will always give you the game, and it was T Magic, the celebrity magician. Yeah, I just saw his ass on his story, nigga up there somewhere out of town with Jamie Foxx and DJ Kelly. But yeah, he do like magician and shit for like celebrities and shit. But yeah, them the top three, man. They give you game for sure.
He the game. Um,
Yeah,
what would you say? Like when you look at the podcast and structure, and you look at like the different platforms out here. Who I know you said the Breakfast Club, but like what other examples do you look at? Like besides the Breakfast Club? Because it's so to me, I look at it like, the Breakfast Club is like, for our genre and shit we do, it's like the top of the top. And it's
Hmm.
so many examples in between though. Like, well, shit, if I don't make it to the Breakfast Club, like you got this, you got this. But what other examples do you look at, like besides the Breakfast Club? Do you like, okay, that's a good example?
I look at everything. It don't even just be all podcast related. I try to incorporate a lot of different media platforms into what I do. But I like Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? He do his like out of a wine cellar.
Right,
I don't know if he still do it or not, but I like um I like what's his name? Shay Shay. I like his interview format.
right.
It's a lot of different folks that just stand out, and I try to just take a little bit. And the only thing I really take from the Breakfast Club is I want to take. I haven't used it yet, but different perspectives. You get an Angela Yee. I know she ain't there no more, but you get your Jess Hilarious, you get your DJ.
You like that
Everybody kind of
dialogue,
get, yeah, like different perspectives, different outlooks, different, like you do Jess with the Mets, you do the, and then you do Dunk of the Day, and then we all do the interview. Like I want everybody to have their own segments. So that's what one thing I'm working on. But I just take from everything, man, all these different platforms.
that be like kind of like when I reach out to other content creators, podcast, that's basically like what I be on. I just be want to hear different perspectives, different point of views on like the shit we dealing with, the shit we going through, and kind of like the background, the backstory on it.
Yeah.
Because everybody had different styles. What would you say when it comes to that? Like, what would you say your style of it? What your style is? You a
My
list
style,
post?
which
Like far as when it comes to dealing with the people, what's your style of podcasting or blogging? You know what I'm saying? You say you like Club Shannon, like he has a distinctive style the way he do things. The Breakfast Club have a different
yeah,
dynamics on how they do things. You got Charlamagne, he different from Envy, then Jess, Hilarious, all of them different. So
mm,
what would you say your style of? Like what makes you able to
like
relate
I,
to the guests?
hmm. So I'm big on research. So when I interview people, I like that shocking factor. Like, damn, how do you know that I used to take dance class when I was 7? How you know when I first started my original rap name used to be Spider Man? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you know that? Like, I love that factor. So my big thing is research, man. I try to research and really make all my guests feel like they superstars. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have the whole gossip, like what's going on, the people relationships in the blogs, and I don't have the whole um what's hot right now. What's like the top
Trending
story
topics.
right now,
Trending
like
topics.
the whole dr- trendy topics, yeah, trendy topics like Drake and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So I don't touch on a lot of topics because I eventually will, but right now I don't because my shit don't drop a week after. By the time my shit drop, the topic will be over with.
Gotcha.
So like I get 8 interviews I already did. I get 8 interviews I already did. They dropping for season 5. They dropped in January, but I interviewed these folks in November. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really want to talk about certain things because by the time the new year get here in January, it won't be a trending topic.
Gotcha. I
So
was
I do plan on going live. I do. No, go ahead, go ahead.
no, go ahead. No, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, just I do plan on start going live and shit and start addressing trending topics. When I get a team
Right.
and we gonna have those different segments. But right now, how I drop my episodes, I can't really address a lot of trending topics
I
unless
got
I know your shit gonna drop in about 5 days after the interview.
I got you. Like I was listening to this guy named Goods. I got a couple more. I was listening to this guy named Goods. He a freestyle battler. And he was talking
He a
about,
battle rapper. Yeah, I know. Good.
you know, okay, and he had his own
Yeah,
podcast
I'm in the
too.
battle rap world.
And who your
Yeah,
favorite
good.
battle rapper then? Who your favorite?
My favorite battle rapper.
Yeah.
My favorite battle rapper probably be it's between B Dot and Rum Nitty.
Okay. Okay, okay. Well, Loaded Lux just gave it to Rum Nitty though.
He what?
He just gave it to Rum Nitty. They saying he 30'd them. He 3-0'd them. Go check it out. Go check it out, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They ain't about it.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
When they about him?
Go check it out. I went and saw clips of it and shit. They haven't put the whole freestyle out, but I seen clips of it though. And then I got into the comments and they were saying that I listened to Aver talk about it, and he was saying that Lux is like a shapeshifter. He kind of brought uh he just did his thing in this battle, man. He kind of shut Rum Nitty down.
I gotta see this.
Yeah, yeah,
I gotta see this. Man. I
yeah.
ain't heard nothing about this.
Yeah. Go check it out. I was watching who they just battled? Murder Mook and
Murder
somebody
Moose,
just battled. And Lux was there.
Calico.
Yeah, that's who it
No,
was.
no, not Calico.
No, not Calico. It was the
It
other
was it was with the dreads.
the disrespectful ass dude.
Yeah,
He on
dark hair
Wild
with the
now.
he don't be on Wild now, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he done been on Wild now for sure, for sure. He done been on Wild now.
I don't,
Uh him though. The guy with the dreads,
I know.
New Jersey. Damn, what's
Yeah.
his name? But yeah,
Why
he
am I having a blank thought right now?
exactly. Damn. He did Mook Mama a while back, and Mook Mama was dead, so he
Yeah,
did some wild shit about his mama, and
yeah.
that's where Lux came in. And so when I seen it, I seen that Lux had battle Rum Nitty. So yeah, go check that out though, bro. Like for real, for real.
Uh,
Go check that out. I fuck with Lux. I fuck with Mook. I like T Surf, Sue Surf, T Surf. I like him. He locked up.
yeah, yeah,
Fuck with him. Um,
yeah. For,
he say,
I ain't always been a Sue Surf fan, man. I just became a fan because I've been to Summer Madness and I've been to a couple different big events. You know what I'm saying?
you
And
been there?
I've been to a couple. Yeah, I've been to Summer Madness. I went there when Rum Nitty battled Chess. I was there. I was front by the stage.
What is it like actually being there in that atmosphere, bro?
Man, a lot of standing, tiring.
Time.
That's the word I'm gonna use, bro. I think the events. I don't remember what time the event started, but let's just say the event started at 7. You get in line around 1 o'clock, so you in line for about 6 hours, 7 before you even walk in. Then you standing up the whole time for about 8 more hours. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot of. It's just tiring, bro.
You got to be a real
But I done
fan,
been to
man.
some RBE. I done been to some RBE events. You know what I'm saying? So
Who
in
events
Atlanta.
better?
So huh?
Who events better, RBE or
I ain't gonna say who even better, man. ARP may be watching this, and Smack may be watching this.
Facts,
So I
facts.
don't want to count up. But now they equally. It was equally the same. When I went to RBE, this when Cassidy had battled Hitman. Somebody Cassidy battled somebody. I went to that event in Atlanta. So yeah, I done been a both.
Gotcha. What you think it'll take for you? Nah, fuck that question. Do you think that Memphis is kind of losing the grip on the light we had from the rapper standpoint with just so much of the off off the scene shit that ain't music related?
Nah, man, we thriving right now, man.
We got a grip on this
Memphis
shit.
is man. We get the grip on the game right now, man. Everybody, like all these Memphis artists, man, at the top of the list, man. We're like Memphis is thriving right now, man. Everybody know like Memphis winning when it comes to the rap game,
Give me your
and
top five
especially
Memphis artists.
my top
Your
five.
top five.
I'm old school, man. So you ain't gonna hear no Glorilla or none of them in my
You
top
feel
five.
me?
My top five for sure fly. It's for sure Gotti. It's for sure. I know 3 6 a group, but 3 6
Okay.
is for sure. My top five. That's three.
No
I don't
ball.
know.
G.
I'm talking about mine.
Yeah, I'm just
Now,
throwing some names out
yeah,
there. Okay.
only reason they not because I don't remember listening to them a lot. As now I did. I don't remember them having no big impact on my life. I remember listening to Fly as a kid, playing Tekken with my cousins. All that we playing Fly. All that's all they played was Fly. I remember playing 3 6 Mafia, man, upstairs when I had a little CD player. I
Mm-hmm.
remember my friends coming over. We used to play WWF on the game, listening to, you know what I'm saying?
What about
So
Project
I
Pat?
remember the, huh? Oh,
Project
yeah,
Pat.
Pat. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, Pat. So Pat number 4 for sure. So it's 3 6 Pat, Fly, Gotti. I ain't really know Dolphin until I get older.
Okay.
I don't know. It may have.
You a Tommy
I'm
Wright
just thinking
fan?
about,
You a Tommy Wright the
huh?
third fan?
Am I who?
A Tommy Wright the third.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't know, man. If I just have to think back, bro, to be honest, I I know this. I know they're probably gonna kill me, but it may have to be Lil White. I remember Lil White being an impact on me, bro. I know. Look, hold on, look
Man, how Lil White make an impact on you, bro?
on me. I just remember bumping Lil White when I was, this just what I grew up
I'm
on.
I,
You know what I'm
I'm, I'm,
saying?
I'm just asking. What he do
I
for
just
you?
remember. I just remember bumping Lil White, him being hard in the city. Like, I mean, of course, I heard like 8 Ball and like the Kids Shine. You know what I'm saying? Of the city, but I just heard their music. But when, as growing up, my ear wasn't really to this. I wasn't really into music when I was a kid.
Okay.
So these are just this just music I used to hear like when I was at the house or at somebody's house. But I wasn't into music as a kid. When I get into music, it was R&B. I ain't getting into music until I was like 15, 16. And
Yeah,
then once I get into music, I started listening to Silk, 112, all this shit. But when I was younger, I wasn't into rap. I ain't have none of these folks' albums that I just named, Player Fly or Yo God. I ain't had none of their albums, but I remember going over people's houses. That's all the music. I used to hear Lil White, Gotti, Player Fly, 3 6 Mafia, Project Pat.
yeah,
These are ones that I used to hear everywhere I went.
gotcha.
Now I heard 8 Ball sometimes, but for the most part, like I wasn't really into music as a child. I want no music here.
I got you. I got you. Just a point I was gonna say though, when I brought up goods in the podcast, and when you said something about the reaction though, like I had to tell like some of the people that listen,
Arsenal,
huh?
Arsenal.
Arsenal, that's him. I had to tell some of my people like when I sit down and think about podcasting, bro, and like you say, you don't do reaction. This shit kind of like it's like the news. So it's like, and
Yeah,
that's what Good said. He was like, you always have to have topics. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like, and then make it an everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have nothing to talk about every day or every other day, then your ass will get burnt out on it unless you're doing original content. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So no, I just wanted to say that though, like I had to just understand that dynamic too though, like from doing reactions to interviews, like it
Yeah,
take a team. Like it'll work
yeah,
more smoothly with a team because when you doing real content creating like shit, you got to you got to be original. You got to think about this.
mhm,
Think you want to see what you're doing that other people not doing. But even when you think about the news run on a lot of the same topics. You know, it's
yeah.
just about how you gonna display it. You know what's it. So that's just something I used to think about too, though. And I'm like, damn.
No, no. See what you doing is right. Like I need to start doing what you doing because I drop interviews, but I need to start getting on the trending topics and dropping like going live, dropping shit every day. I said I'm gonna start doing it, but I work 12 hours shift, so right now, it's just
That
it's
shit
different for
is
me.
hectic right there. I feel.
Now it hit the hell. But now
You.
you doing right though. Like that's how you build your like that's how your following is so big, bro, because you engage with your audience and you addressing trending topics. See, I just interview my guests. I don't really. I may address a trending topic within that moment, but for the most part, the whole interview is about them. I may try to make it interesting, but I don't really address a lot of the trending topics. But that is the move, though, and I definitely plan on starting it in 2025. So I agree. Like this the formula for sure.
See, I kind of do the trending topics more so just me touching bases with the chat myself, and then the interviews. I kind of like I'm doing everything. Where, like you
Yeah,
said, instead of having segments and breaking this shit down, though, it's like I have times where I'm gonna do the trending topics. I'm gonna address what's going on. Then I'm gonna have some time like this morning. I talked about Fred Hampton. I ended up watching
yeah.
Judas, the Messiah. What was it? Black Messiah. About the
Mm-hmm.
Black Panthers and shit. So I kind of talk
Yeah,
about shit
yeah,
that I like talking about, though. You know what I'm saying? It from trending
yeah,
to
yeah.
just shit I want to talk about. And I
See, I
also
feel
threw
you.
in Papoose and Remy Ma. Like, it ain't,
Mm-hmm.
like what's going on with their situation, like far as, I talked about that a little bit on top of original topic I wanted to talk about. So I just try to
Yeah,
engage with the people.
yeah.
They
Nah,
go,
nah. You doing right though, man. For sure, man. You for sure, man. Get some. You working on something major over there, bro. So hey, I'm honored to even be a part of your platform, man. And a lot of people pride me on my setup and shit, man. I was, when you first reached out to me, I was like, okay,
hell yeah.
I see what's going on. He gets some. He working over there. It look good, man. It's a
Man,
dope setup
appreciate that.
for
Likewise, bro.
sure.
Your shit look good too. What made you? How did you even go about putting your setup together, though, bro? Because I'm pretty sure you done went through a few
Man, people
different
come like,
setups.
yeah, but yeah, a lot of people ask me when they come in because the camera shit don't do it no justice. Like once you walk in